there's no disharmony, there's no one going off their own track, there's no one there for themselves, but everyone is there for everyone and all there for people with spinal cord injuries. The thing that stops people with spinal cord injuries having as full a life as they have potential for is the fact that they have a lot of physical medical problems. They do get urinary tract infections, they do get chest infections. Those are barriers to actually achieving. If you get a job and you're in hospital with a pressure sore or a urinary tract infection or something, and that keeps happening, then you end up not having a job, or you don't have the confidence that you're pulling your weight and that you can have a job. And so it's really a lot of those barriers, and the research for the physical barriers is, I think, quite important. Praxis has had the bigger view of what's needed in this field. The researchers, what I need as a researcher, the person with spinal cord injury, what I would like to help my life. Praxis has said, well, all of these things are together. The translation of a good idea into general trials that prove its value, get it commercialized, get it produced, get it to the people with spinal cord injury. That process has been ad hoc. It's just dependent upon a bit of luck. If you get the right support, if you've got the money to do the next step, which might be $10 million, someone supports you to get that grant that gets that innovation really properly assessed. And if it's not quite right, then having assessed it properly, you can develop it, change it, add something else that comes in. So that's a big part of Praxis's current focus. I think it's clearly a need, and clearly we know from past experience, you might miss a few, but one you get makes all the difference. We have the idea, we have the goal, we have a potential path, and I always think of these things. It's a little bit like a lion. It chases 10 animals to get one kill. So we in research chase a number of ideas which won't work out, but the one that does transforms things. And that's how I think Praxis is in that boat, where we're really pushing hard. It's kind of rowing upstream, it seems, but when you get up there, that's when the fishing's good. Praxis has this kind of big vision, worldview, whatever you like. It's not narrow and confined as it is in the case of individuals or even individual academic institutions. And so, when the Spinal Research Institute started 10 years ago, Praxis was also quite new. So we developed, Spinal Research Institute is very small. Praxis is much bigger, so it has been able to take a bigger remit. But we've also started to work as a partnership for some time. We've done posters together, workshops together at East Coast meetings. And that's that Praxis approach. To reach out to people in other countries, other institutions, other organizations. How can we work together? I think really changes the paradigm of research, the way we work, the way we think, and how we can be more successful.